What if Earth actually intercepted a massive, unexplained broadcast from deep space? Even today, the origin of that 72-second transmission remains entirely unaccounted for. Records from 1977 preserve a massive spike in energy that challenged established models of cosmic background radiation. In the late 1970s, astronomers used massive wire mesh radio telescopes to scan the static of the universe, searching for patterns in the noise. At Ohio State University, researcher Jerry Ehman was tasked with reviewing the routine computer printouts generated by these observations. This graph recreates the telescope's data feed. You can see a sharp spike in the waveform that spans exactly 72 seconds before dropping back to the baseline. Ehman was so startled by the data that he circled the alphanumeric sequence in red pen and wrote a single word in the margin: "Wow." Those 3 letters flagged the data for a search that remains active nearly 50 years later. The universe is rarely silent, but it is chaotic. Researchers needed to determine why one 72-second burst defied the random hiss produced by the surrounding stars. This comparison places the 1977 data against background noise. On the left is the wide, scattered static produced by stars. On the right, a focused, high-peaking, narrow-band signal. Because this wave is so concentrated, it matches the profile expected from an artificial source. By tracing the telescope's orientation, researchers found that the signal originated from the direction of the constellation Sagittarius. However, despite repeated sweeps of that exact region for decades, the signal was never detected again. The lack of repetition makes the event impossible to scientifically verify, leaving the data isolated from any clear conclusion. This prompted an international effort to identify natural or terrestrial explanations for the anomaly. One theory suggests a natural event, such as a passing comet or a massive hydrogen cloud emitting energy at that specific frequency. Many astronomers reject this, citing technical inconsistencies between the behavior of comets and the sharp intensity of the recorded signal. Another possibility is terrestrial interference, perhaps a ground signal that accidentally reflected off a piece of space debris and bounced back into the telescope. A third path suggests we witnessed a natural cosmic event that our current physics cannot yet categorize. A fourth theory leads to alien technology. This remains entirely speculative, as no physical evidence exists to confirm an artificial origin. Because no single explanation fits the data without major contradictions, the investigation remains permanently open. The 1977 signal forces us to look past the data and consider the sheer scale of the universe around us. If intelligent life exists elsewhere, we have to consider how it would attempt to communicate. We might expect a clear, continuous greeting, but a real message could just as easily be fleeting, ambiguous, and difficult to decipher. There remains the possibility that this 72-second burst represents a message we simply lacked the technological maturity to recognize. Did we actually witness something extraordinary back in 1977, or did we simply misunderstand the mechanics of the cosmos? You're watching Untold Indian Stories. To continue investigating the universe's greatest mysteries, like, share, and subscribe.